Hello.
Yes, madam, we are starting.
Okay. Right.
Hello, Amol sir.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So,
Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. So,
Good
we'll be
morning.
starting. Yeah, thank you. We'll be starting our Jignyasa, International Jignyasa, the long event. So, we are in the final event of this International Jignyasa, which started in almost September, which was announced. And then 15 plus states of India participated in, and one of our neighboring country, Bangladesh, first time we crossed the boundaries of India. So this was real international level Jignyasa has happened first time with Agastya. And so after almost 6 months of process, we are here for the final announcements of prizes and appreciation of students, teachers for their 6 months long process and innovations and creations. So we cannot be aloof. जो कुछ भी हमारे आसपास हो रहा है उससे हम दूर नहीं रह सकते. आप लोग देख रहे हैं न्यूज में क्या हो रहा है. We all have gone through 2 years of natural crisis, and now we are going through a man-made crisis. So throughout the history of human being, there were and there will be always crisis, sometimes natural, sometimes man-made. And so there will be some who will be creating problems, or nature will create problems. But that's why we need lot of solution seekers, problem solvers, innovators, creators, impact makers, change makers. There will be always a search of these kind of people, and only these kind of people will take the society, humanity forward. And these people who have participated in this Jignyasa, I think at a young age, they are trying to become innovators, creators, change makers. So let us appreciate their efforts and give a big clap for them for being part of this competition and trying their skills and minds, applying their minds for this process. So I'm glad to welcome you all, and let us begin this 2 hours journey of final event with me. I'm Amol Nam Joshi, a team member of Agastya International Foundation. So I request our team to start with a small video of this year's Jignyasa so that you will get idea what was this whole competition. Can I request Samir and team to start the video?
Hello, Sumit.
Hello, who is starting the video?
Sir, Sumit will be presenting. Just a
Okay,
second.
okay.
अमोल जी आप फीडबैक कंटिन्यू कीजिए मे बी दे विल जस्ट सेटिंग द टेक्निकल्स अमोल सर
Yes, just a second.
हाँ फीडबैक कंटिन्यू कीजिए मे बी दे विल चिप इन बिटवीन
So we will now start with the feedback of teachers first who were part of this Jignyasa event. I hope they are ready and in the call. So I request them to use either English or Hindi for the convenience of all participants, because we have participants from all over India and Bangladesh. But if they are speaking in their local language, then I request Agastya team member to translate their message. If they are Marathi or Hindi, I can translate. But if they are from other language, I request Agastya team member to translate for them. So we will start with Mr. Anil Kumar.
Yes, sir.
From GHS Aralal Sundara from Karnataka, to share his feedback about this Jignyasa competition. Please, sir, go ahead. And I request Samir to ensure that he is on video.
Yes, sir. I'll continue. Ellargu namaskara. Good morning to all. Myself, Anil Kumar CN, Assistant Master of Government High School, Aralal Sandra, Karnataka. It's a privilege to thank and congratulate Agastya Foundation for conducting Jignyasa 2022 in a virtual mode successfully. Creativity is thinking up new things, whereas innovation is doing new things. Agastya Foundation has always helped teachers as well as students to share their innovative ideas and showcase their talents. So it was a wonderful opportunity that we got to share our ideas, that is innovation that we have made in our teaching learning materials. For both teachers as well as for students, also it was an opportunity wherein they had shared their models, the project that they have done. So it was a great thing that each of us have shared our ideas, and it was like throughout, it was like previously it was like throughout the nation, but now we have crossed the limits. The pace we have gone with international level of Jignyasa. It's quite interesting. So I will take this opportunity to thank the jury panel members, the officials of Jignyasa, as well as all the coordinators of Agastya who have made this event a memorable one. Thank you all.
Thank you, Anil sir, for your wonderful words and sharing your experience.
Thank you, sir.
I now request teacher representative from Bangladesh, Nilofar Yasmin, from Dakhin Kolkond Masterpara GPS, Bangladesh. We are very eager to hear your experience. Please go ahead, ma'am. Hello, are you in call? Samir?
Sir?
Ma'am,
Hello.
I have given Spotlight. Request you to unmute yourself. Ma'am, you can start. You are visible.
Thank you. Hello. You're not visible?
Ma'am, it's visible. You can start, ma'am.
Hello. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nilufar Yasmin, head teacher of primary school. My school name is Dakhin Kolkond Masterpara in Rangpur, Bangladesh. Actually, last few months ago, I know what is Jignyasa. This Jignyasa is a international foundation, international an organization, and Jignyasa is a great platform for learning and communication, because here we are teacher and students, all are working there. And Jignyasa is actually work in remote areas, teachers and schools. It's really great. And Jignyasa gave me a chance to gain much knowledge and participate in this great international competition. In this first time, actually, I attend this type of competition in India. So I think we are teachers are working hard to increase our communication and work with a great pleasure to meet with new faces and innovations, and some of projects I know in this competition. So Jignyasa is well structured of this term is really, and this team actually well prepared and effectively handle this program. Really, I enjoyed Jignyasa. So I want to next time work with Jignyasa, and I cordially invite Jignyasa team, if you visit Bangladesh, actually my home district in Rangpur, in my school, and if you next time, if you give me chance, your work with you, it's grateful. I am grateful to you. So Jignyasa, thank you, and Jignyasa team, welcome from Bangladesh. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Nilofarji. You gave a very great message that how can creativity connect people across boundaries, and creativity does not know boundaries of geographical boundaries or boundaries of language, culture. In fact, it will connect people for sure. And this is our beginning and first step towards that. So thank you very much for a wonderful message. Now I request our team, if they are ready with the video, they can please go ahead with a small video about this year's Jignyasa. It is not audible, Jyotiba.
Sound is not audible.
You have to share with audio, I think.
আমি তো কথা শুনতেছি না। কথা শুনতেছেন না।
Amolji, we can skip this. We can continue. I think some technical issues.
Okay, thank you. So we will go ahead. Can you stop the screen, someone? Okay, so all our guests are also on the call now. So we will start with the main program. So I request Malini madam from Agastya to start with the introduction of this International Jignyasa event.
Hello, am I audible?
Ma'am, please unmute one of your device.
Yeah, I have unmuted. Is it okay now? Hello?
Yes.
Namaste, good morning to all. I once again welcome all of you for Jignyasa. So Jignyasa is a Sanskrit word for curiosity, and we believe curiosity is a foundation of creativity. Jignyasa began in academic year 2010 and 11 with the objective of enhancing students' curiosity and creativity through science projects and model making. It serves as a platform for students to exhibit their knowledge and to share their passion for science by interacting with large audience across the state. For us at Agastya, Jignyasa is an annual celebration where curious minds come together to share their knowledge and learn from each other. Jignyasa is an annual competition too that has been monumented in the enhancement of science at the international level. So we now aim to push the boundaries of Jignyasa beyond model making to promote children to research and innovate the Jignyasa platform, Jignyasa to research and innovate. The Jignyasa platform allows children to talk about their projects and models to massive audience, thereby promoting peer-to-peer learning, teaching and learning, and hence improving children's ability, confidence, leadership qualities. With the vision of providing a platform for children to spark curiosity, innovation, to quench their thirst for creative and inculcate scientific temper among children and teachers. Inspired by the creating awareness of this year's theme, United Nations Sustainable Developmental Goals, Agastya International Foundation Pune organized Jignyasa 2022, an international level competition. This event was held between 21st February to 25th February 2022 on an online platform. One of the blessings of COVID-19 is that the whole world came together on a virtual platform, where Agastya also came forward to engage children and teachers on an online platform, keeping the essence of experiential learning and hands-on learning. Converting this challenge to an opportunity, 11 regions of Agastya conducted regional level Jignyasa. At the same time, we had in Bangladesh with Agastya Jignyasa Spirit. Almost 6,000 students and 1,000 teacher category entries we received from 15 states of India. Celebrating this journey ahead, 70 students and 30 teacher category projects got opportunity to participate in international level Jignyasa. So I'm very happy for that. This pandemic gave so much new innovation to the world. This Jignyasa also consists of so many innovative models and ideas, investigations and application-based projects, and the use of technology in teaching aids is one of the prime focus we could see in student category participation. Most of the participants were first-time tech users in the last 6 to 8 months where community support was very crucial and critical. We could see most of the project addressing community problems using science and technology for social awareness. Expressing their ideas and mutual learning are some of the key factors during this Jignyasa. So I'm once again welcoming everyone for valedictory of this Jignyasa 22. Thank you very much. Hope you all will enjoy this. Thank you.
Thank you, Malini ma'am, for a wonderful introduction of the whole event. You summarized the crux of the event and spirit behind it. So now I request Babita ji, Regional Manager North Karnataka from Agastya International Foundation, to welcome our honorable guest today.
So good morning to one and all. Are you able to hear, Amol?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah. Good morning to one and all. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all on behalf of Agastya International Foundation for the first International Jignyasa 2022. First of all, I, on behalf of our team, heartily welcome the Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Dharmendra Kumar, Deputy Secretary, Minister of Home Affairs. Welcome to you, sir. I am immensely pleased to welcome keynote speaker, Mr. Ramji Raghavan, founder, chairperson, Agastya International Foundation. Welcome to you, sir. It's my privilege to invite other guests, Ms. Kazi Nazreen Siddiqa from Bangladesh. She is the founder, president, and executive director, ECS, that is Education and Culture Society. She is a pioneer to introduce and promote the STEM education in Bangladesh. Welcome to you, ma'am. I'm also inviting Srimati Chetna Kotari, Executive Trustee, Monibhan Trust, Bhavnagar, Gujarat. She is a senior industrialist and also a social worker. A warm welcome to you, ma'am. I would also like to welcome all the jury pool one by one. Mrs. Gauri Davalkar, she has over 25 years of teaching experience in physics and mathematics, and she has been involved in the teachers training program of Agastya since 2016. Welcome to you, ma'am. Srimati Usha Kulkarni, MSc in mathematics, basically maths and physics teacher, and have a teaching experience over 34 years. Dr. Ketan, HOD, Electrical Engineering Department, Shantila Shah Engineering College, Bhavnagar, Gujarat. Welcome to you, sir. Dr. Anuradha Mukherjee, associated with Royal Society of Chemistry, UK, as a teacher developer of Yusuf Hamid Inspirational Science Program from 2020 onwards. We also have with us Mr. Rutvik, an engineer by training in field of electronics and communication engineering, and he's our Agastya staff. And I would also like to welcome Rajendra S. Rane, who has worked in AstraZeneca India preclinical drug discovery for 21 years and as a research scientist. And he's been with us as Agastya member. Welcome to you, sir. Mr. Shrikant Kulkarni, ex-Bosch employee, alumni of IIT Kanpur. He has an experience of 35 years. I would also like to welcome B.S. Krishnamurthy Ganita Kunita. It's the concept founder of Dance with Maths, and he has a experience over 30 years. I would also like to welcome Mr. N. Ramkumar, Senior Academic Manager, Agastya International Foundation, Kuppam. I would like also to welcome Mr. Nidin Desai, CEO, Navam Foundation, It's my privilege to welcome all the members of CIPLA Foundation. We know that Anurag Mishra was not able to make up for this meeting. I would also like to welcome Ulka ma'am, who is on this call. Welcome to you, ma'am. And I would also like to welcome, with great honor, Mr. Suresh, General Manager, Mr. Sandeep, General Manager for West Region, who have been a backbone for all Jignyasa. I deem it a great privilege to welcome all the young minds and their mentors for their program. It's the regional managers and the area managers who are actually the people who have been behind the screen and also on the screen. So I welcome to all the regional managers, area managers, and all the Agastya family members for this Jignyasa 2022. So some people would have been on the screen. We are able to see them, but some people are all back the screen. They want to work for the Jignyasa success. So welcome to all once again, and let's have a wonderful celebration from Agastya International Foundation and CIPLA Foundation. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, Babita ji, for this long welcome. Though there were a lot of names, but for this 6 months process, it was very important to recognize them yeah. So now moving ahead, because still a lot of things we have to cover in this today's event, and ultimately the students and teachers are waiting for the prizes. So as Albert Einstein said, creativity is contagious, pass it on. So it was a simple message, and with this simple message, Mr. Ramaji Raghavan founded Agastya 20 years back, and that small seed which he planted in Kuppam has grown up in a big tree from Delhi to Chennai and from Bhuj to Sikkim. So it has pan-India now. Curiosity and creativity has spread through Agastya. So I request Mr. Ramji Raghavan to set the tone for this event and give his keynote address. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Amol. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. And once again, we are here to celebrate a very important event, namely Jignyasa. And Jignyasa really, in one word, explains what Agastya Foundation is all about. It's about curiosity. It's about the spirit of inquiry. It is about the desire to know, to find out. Why is this important? Because it's a human urge. Whether you like it or not, when you're born, you are curious. So it's like saying, I'm born with 2 eyes and a nose and a mouth and 2 ears and so on, and fingers and feet, etc. But it's even more than that, because you may be born physically challenged, but you're still curious. So curiosity is innate. When the child opens his or her eyes, when they can begin to see the world, they're already curious because they're seeing so many different things, feeling so many different things. For those of you who have a pet or who have seen a puppy or a kitten, you see how they go around trying to find out, bumping into things, learning, spontaneous curiosity. So that is something we're born with. Now, unfortunately, that curiosity, for it to become something more, in other words, for the individual who's born curious to become creative or innovative or a great problem solver, spontaneous curiosity is not enough. That spontaneous curiosity needs to be converted into controlled inquiry. That means there must be a direction. It's not just about being curious about 100 things and jumping from here to there to there. That will not get you very far. You're expending your energy on too many different things. So you need what is called controlled inquiry, niyantrit jigyasa. Now, controlled inquiry leads you to discovery, to experimentation, to creation, to innovation, to solving problems. And that can lead to a career, a job, a life as an entrepreneur, a great doctor, a teacher, a wonderful gardener, anything, and lead to your own career satisfaction, your inner satisfaction. You feel a sense that you've done something meaningful in life. So it can give you meaning in life and prosperity. It can make you earn a lot of money because people see that you have the mental qualities to be able to solve problems or create new things. And the foundation of all this is jigyasa, controlled inquiry. Now, although this is so precious, there's a saying that the most vital natural resource in the world, we know that water is very important. We know that oil is very important. These are all natural resources, minerals, and so on and so forth. But the most vital natural resource is curiosity, because each one of us is born with it. So the question is, what do we do with this quality that we are born with? We are born with a lovely raw diamond inside of us. Do we take it and polish this diamond and make it really glow? Or do we suppress it and keep it hidden and let it rot away in time? That is the question for each one of us. We have a duty to ourselves to nurture our own curiosity, to allow it to bloom like a flower. We have that duty to ourselves and to society. But even if you're not bothered too much about society and the outside world, you have a duty to yourself to nurture that curiosity and to see it bloom. Okay? It is like a flower. If it's given the right water, it blooms. It gives out a scent, a perfume. It is beautiful to the eye. That is the nature of curiosity and the challenge that each one of us has. So even though we have it inbuilt in us, not all of us is curious. Why? Because the environment doesn't allow us to bloom. A flower needs water. It needs air. It might need sunshine. So that is the environment. Parents, friends, teachers, the school, the place where you work, the larger community, the world, that is the environment. So it's very important for people to create an environment that allows one's natural innate curiosity to flower. And it is with that objective that we started Agastya, to provide the water, the right soil conditions with minerals and organic matter, sunshine, rain, for you, the plant or the flower to flower, right? And that's what Jignyasa is all about. Now, you can say, how can I become more curious? How can I learn to be more curious in terms of controlled inquiry? Is there a technique? And the answer is yes. You can learn to become more curious. It's not a secret. So that is very empowering. So how can you learn? Well, you can learn if you just ask questions. You don't have to be a genius to ask questions. You start asking questions. Why is the sky blue? Why are the leaves green? Why is the soil brown or gray or black? Why is a desert a desert? Why is there water in one place and no water somewhere else? Why do I get a headache? Why do I feel happy? Or why do I feel sad? Why do I like some people but not others? All you have to do is ask that question. Now, if you ask that question, it is not enough to just ask the question. You have to investigate to find out why. So there is the 5 W's and the 1 H. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. Write it down on a piece of paper. Who, what, when, where, why, how. And start using this to understand yourself and your environment better. And I'm sure that you've done this while you were working on your projects in Jignyasa. You know, there was an article in an American magazine called Newsweek about 10 years ago. And the question was, what is the secret of creativity? How can you really nurse and nurture creativity? And they looked at various ways of doing this. And finally, they concluded that the best way of doing this is through projects, project-based learning. So the project can be anything. It could be a project to understand why there's water pollution in the village and therefore how to solve it. And in the process of doing the project, you begin to ask a lot of questions. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. And you begin to understand the problem, how it was caused, what effect it is having, how to stop it or resolve it or remove it. And you come up with different ways of doing it. You brainstorm through those different ways, and then you finally select the one you think is the best way, right? So when you go through that process, you're really learning. It's deep learning because it's challenging all your senses of looking, of listening, sometimes tasting, smelling, feeling, thinking. It challenges you completely. So you come out of that project, even if your solution wasn't the best, it doesn't matter. The important thing is you went through that process, and that process really begins to give life to the creative gene that you have inside of you. It gives life to your innate curiosity, and it makes you a far more accomplished, productive person. So that's really the key in learning. And Jignyasa is an attempt to do exactly that. So while some of you might win prizes, and congratulations to all of you who do win prizes, the most important thing is that you went through this process. And take it from me, you might forget a lot of things you learn in school. When you grow up, when you grow older, when you're 20 or 25 or 30 or 35 or 50, if somebody asks you, what do you remember from what you learned in school? I won't be surprised if you say, what I really remember is that one project or two projects that I did. Because that is the nature of such curiosity-sparking, creativity-nurturing projects. They become embedded in your long-term memory. And they help you in your life, the skills you've learned from doing that. And you'll never forget it. So congratulations to all of you. You're doing something that is so important. And I want to welcome and thank all the people who have come to address you. Of course, Mr. Dharmendra Kumar, I know from our previous engagement in Anveshana and Jignyasa, and of course, our partners at the Cipla Foundation, the Royal Society of Chemistry, delighted to have them represented. And Cipla Foundation, of course, as I mentioned, we're very, very close to them. So thank you all very much and wish you all the very best. God bless, Namaste and Jai Hind. And of course, I want to thank Ms. Siddiqa from Bangladesh. You know, we have this name, Agastya International Foundation, and I'm so happy that we have international representation. Thank you and Namaste.
Thank you very much, Ramji sir. You very well summarized the objective or thought behind Jignyasa of nurturing curiosity and journey from born curiosity to investigation, inquiry, and going to creativity and problem solving. So thank you very much. For
sure,
this.
Amol, I'm sorry, my bad. I also want to thank from the bottom of my heart, Chetna Kothari for participating. And we are delighted to be partnering with you. You know, although we haven't spoken, I'm constantly kept abreast of the work you're doing and we are doing together. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So now we will move towards our next guest. Before that, I will request the student who is going to give the feedback, be ready, Nisha Kumari. But before that, we will like to hear from our guest from Bangladesh. We first time crossed, we are working with different countries and organizations across the world, but actually we are now working with the students of our neighboring country, that is Bangladesh. And as Ramji sir said, Qazi Nasreen Siddiqa from Executive Director, Educational and Cultural Society, Bangladesh. She is very taking initiative to take forward this engagement. So I request her to address the gathering. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Thanks a lot for inviting me in this prestigious celebration today. Namaste, salam, good day to all. It's a great opportunity for ECS as we could make a partnership in 2021 with Agastya International Foundation and promoting GCLS module in Bangladesh. One of the flagship projects of ECS is STEM education promotion among underprivileged community teachers and students. On this consequence, we found one of the best module Agastya has made and following to move forward with STEM with low cost and no cost materials. So we found that this is the best practice we can start in Bangladesh, especially for our rural and underprivileged community. So we found this time of this unprecedented COVID-19 pandemic, most of the students of underserved community were first-time tech users in the last 2 years, where community support was very critical also. So we were simply struggling to reduce the huge gap among high-tech, low-tech, and no-tech community. We are simply struggling with the students for the early marriage and also for the child labor. And we have already lost many students that they are not going back to school. So in this consequence, for the first time, Bangladesh is attending in this prestigious competition. As we asked for application from all underprivileged and rural community teachers and students, we have some very privileged school as well, but we didn't allow them to take part because of they usually take part in different national and international competition. And our target area is those who are not getting the opportunity. And we found that this could be a very good opportunity for them. But it was really hard to make them understand about SDGs, real world problem solving, and to make courageous to participate beyond boundaries. So we found lots of interest from students and teachers, but very few could fulfill the application procedure and other demands. So I do really appreciate who had joined today and went through this process. I wish to congratulate all the participants from India and Bangladesh for attending this prestigious and nice competition. What Ramji sir said, we need to create environment to bloom flowers. We always learn and follow pathfinders like you, sir. Now we are planning from ECS to train teachers and students systematically as they can come forward for next competition. We are very optimistic that wonderful competition could make curiosity, confidence, and courage to many. We got hundreds of questions, that is Jigyasa. They asked, Nasrin, how can we start this competition? What is SDG? What is real world problem solving? How can we fill out the application? What is this? What is that? That was our goal. That yes, Jigyasa is coming in their mind and we know that they can move forward now. We know the power of question and curiosity is the basis of human progress. That's our achievement we did this year. And we hope that we can move forward with this partnership of India and Bangladesh. And we wish all the best for all participants who had attended. And this process is the best learning process to attend a competition and to go through this process. Thank you, everyone, for inviting me. Thank you again.
Thank you, ma'am. You gave a very important message that creativity takes courage. And students have shown courage to go through the whole process and participate in this competition. And also, you said one more thing, that the crisis brought us together, that COVID crisis brought us together. So we all are real problem solvers, who are trying to solve problems which were created by the crisis. So thank you once again. We hope our partnerships will go to new horizons. Now I request a student who participated in this competition and has gone through this process. Let us hear from her. Nisha Kumari, are you there? Samir, can you check?
Yes, sir. Nisha.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please introduce yourself.
Just a second. I give you a spotlight. Nisha, you can start now.
Nisha, just before I say, you can introduce yourself, your name and your school, town, state, and then you please start.
Hello everyone, my name is Nisha Kumari. I study in class 8A. My school name is कन्या मध्य विद्यालय अमला टोला. जो मेरा प्रोजेक्ट था जेंडर इक्वालिटी, वह यूएनएसडीजी के गोल्स नंबर 5 से संबंधित है. इसमें लैंगिक समानता होता है, जिसमें स्त्री और पुरुष में कोई भेदभाव नहीं किया जाता, उन्हें समान रूप से देखा जाता है. पर मुझे ऐसा नहीं लगता था कि हमारे समाज में लड़कियों और लड़कों को समान रूप से देखा जाता है और उनके बीच कोई भेदभाव नहीं किया जाता, बल्कि मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि समानता कम और असमानता ज्यादा है. इसलिए मैंने इस प्रोजेक्ट को चुना और मुझे इस प्रोजेक्ट पर वर्क करके बहुत ही खुशी हुई. नए नए लोगों से मिलने का और उनसे बात करने का मौका मिला, उनके परेशानियों को हल करने का मौका मिला. इसलिए मैं अपने आप को बहुत खुशनसीब मानती हूँ कि मुझे बहुतों की जिंदगी संवारने का मौका मिला. थैंक यू टू ऑल.
Thank you, Nisha. She brought very important element of gender equality and how this whole process of Jignyasa and problem solving. So apart from helping others, she also felt that a girl or woman being respected. Thank you, Nisha. So now we will move towards our next guest. Chetna Kothari ji from Gujarat. She is leading many developmental initiatives and a very unique science center also. So I request Chetna ji to address the gathering.
Thank you. Namaskar to everyone. This is Chetna Kothari, Trustee, Shri Balwant Parekh, Science City, Bhavnagar. Shri Balwant Parekh Science City is the initiative of Pidilite Industries. It is a great privilege to be here at International Jignyasa event. The idea taken up by Agastya Foundation of model making is really innovative festival to encourage young artists, young minds to spark the curiosity among themselves. We Science City, Bhavnagar, connected with Agastya to support the nation building science activities and building up future scientists at international event. We are hoping to have the miniature of Agastya International at Kupam, which I have seen and I have visited. I would like to have a small thing over here. We here at Bhavnagar planning the Jignyasa for next year to continue this model making things in our students. This really helping in making future leadership, scientists, and good citizens through these innovative approaches. Our aim of Science City building, it was established in 2010 by Pidilite Industries, and Hindustan Pencils also were the founder of it. The main objective of creating Science City is to provide an environment conducive to the curiosity of the children, which I just heard Shri Ramji Raghavan said, to spark the curiosity, and it is already there in their mind, but we just have to bring it out and to energize the hidden strength of the children. This science-based organization is not only proud of Bhavnagar, but also for Gujarat. And we would like to do that it becomes the proud of India also nationwide with the partnership of Agastya International. Our activity, I'll just explain in short. We run in-house Science Express magazine, which comes monthly, and we charge charges for that. Vedic Maths Club twice in a week, Science Fun Club, in which the students just have to, or anyone can come and do any science-based fun activity. Webinars also during COVID, we did many webinars and quizzes to occupy children's minds. We have Science Mobile Van, which goes to rural areas. And during COVID, we started with one new venture, that is mobile van at your doorstep. So we used to contact all the societies and those whoever have children, students who are interested. So our mobile van used to go there and 10-15 students, and we used to give them to do the practicals on hand experiences. We have mobile van library, which goes to every areas 2 days in a week. Super 30, that is digital education. That also we started during COVID. Then CCC, LS, tele-accounting, other skill development courses. That also we run. And our main project is Science Suffer. That is like all the schools visits science city twice or once in a year. But now, after joining with Agastya International, we are going to have a proper planning of it, and proper syllabus. Based on syllabus, we will be doing the work. Then now our new venture was standard 11, 12 practicals. We updated our laboratories, chemistry, physics, biology, and we allowed all the 12th standard students whose school does not have these kind of laboratories to perform the practicals themselves. We gave them to do it themselves, whichever they don't understand, that our experts makes them understand, gives them the explanation. So in our science city, from standard 4th to 12th standard, we have all the equipments based on their syllabus. We have experts to give them to make the science easier. Usually in our Gujarat, our parents always say, oh, science, maths, they are so difficult. But we would like to make it very easy and to bring out their curiosity. Like India is a third nation in the world to produce salt. Why? This kind of curiosity questions we like to bring out from them. I thank Shri Ramji Raghavan sir for giving me this opportunity to give information and to give my thoughts in this Jignyasa event. And Mr. Sandeep Deshmukh, he has visited, I have met him to support us in our activities and to revamp our science city to the next level. So it's my wish, and on our behalf of Science City, we will do great work in future with Agastya, and we will join in Jignyasa next year also. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Chetnaji. It's a very wonderful example of collaboration and how we are building now a science city, a unique thing for spreading curiosity and creativity and innovation. So we will now move towards one more student from down south, Tamil Nadu, Sujan Saitej, to share his experience about Jignyasa. And I request Mr. Nil Kumar to translate, or if he is not in the call, someone from Agastya team to share his crux of the feedback. So, Sujan, please go ahead, start your video.
Yes, sir. Yes, I have attended all the model making presentations. It was very done better, and I have seen a lot of ideas was very innovative and creative ideas. I have learned more and more in this Jignyasa 2022 competition. So I am Sujan Saitej. I am studying 10th standard in Government Model Higher Secondary School, Kali, Krishnagiri district, Tamil Nadu. So after this, the Jignyasa 2022 was conducted very well, and I am thanking you a lot who was conducted this competition very well. And my module name is Drunk and Drive Detector with engine locking system. So that's all about my feedback. And in this competition, I have learned more information that I don't know, and more information was learned. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Sujan, for sharing your experience. So we heard Nisha from North and Sujan from Tamil Nadu. So it shows how a thread of creativity is connecting all the corners of India and across boundaries. Thank you. So I now request Shrikant Kulkarniji, who is from Bosch in the past and 35 years of industrial technological experience, a lot of innovation experience, and alumni of IIT Kanpur, and was a jury member and associated with Agastya for a long time now. So we will like to hear about the models that were presented and the process of selection that was followed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So good afternoon to all. My video may not be visible because there are some net issues over here. However, the audio I believe is clear. And first of all, thanks to Agastya team for giving me the opportunity for being the jury for the teachers category. And this year also, it was a very privilege for me to join this competition. The speech from our sir was also very motivating, and his concept of 5W and 1H reminded me of my college theme with the Pariprashna, knowledge by questioning. Questioning, and that leads to knowledge. In the current scenario of internet, etc., there is a lot of information available everywhere. But when it comes to knowledge, we need a teacher to explain and apply that knowledge in our day-to-day activity. From that perspective, I found this competition very healthy and very challenging. I was the jury of the teachers category, and I found a very great enthusiasm in the teachers while they were explaining the projects, and they were explaining the project and coming to the point why did that project and how it affected or how it benefited the student. And their motivation and zeal, I must appreciate for their participation full-heartedly. I also must participate excellent coordination and excellent teamwork by the organizers of Agastya Foundation. The whole competition was conducted very nicely. For me, it was a great experience to be the part of jury members, and I wish next time our horizons will expand to the boundaries much beyond India. So thanks once again to the entire team. Somebody getting the prize, not getting the prize is a part of the process, but the learning and the, as sir said, the project-based learning is going to be a lifelong experience for us. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your brief message. So now it has been more than 1 hour. All the students are eagerly waiting for the announcement of prizes. So now we will move towards our chief guest. We have seen collaborations with different organizations and at different locations. But one of the key collaboration is with the government, because government has vast reach, infrastructure and mandate to transform the education system. And we are glad that Mr. Dharmendra Kumar, Deputy Secretary from Ministry of Home Affairs is here with us, and he has very patiently heard all of us. So we now request him as a chief guest to address the gathering. Please, Mr. Dharmendra Kumarji.
आपका म्यूट है सर, आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
Now it's okay?
Yes, sir. अभी आ रही है. Please.
Okay. Thank you, Anmol ji, for letting me join in. And good morning, everyone. Good morning or good afternoon, whatever you can say. So it has been really slightly late. I was waiting, but nevertheless, I'm very glad to join this special forum, and I'm also happy to be associated with Agastya International. This is my, I think, third time. First time it was in some school, then second time it was Jignyasa, and third time this is not within the country but beyond the country. It has reached across the border also. So I am very happy and impressed that Agastya is really spreading its wings. I hope that it will go further in the during the next year. Talents never go waste. I have heard this. I heard the children also, Nisha and Sujan, they are full of energy. And these energies need to be channelized in a way that they also explore themselves, and those energy could be utilized in a more beneficial and fruitful manner. And that is the job which is being done by Agastya International. So I am really thankful to Agastya International for doing this wonderful job. They are identifying talents, they are grooming them, nourishing them in order to become useful and useful for our future, and enabling them to be a greater person in future. As I said, thank you, Agastya International. Now I would congratulate the children who are going to win. And as my friend from IIT Kharagpur said that don't lose your heart if you are not winning this time. Just think that in future there must be something better for you. So keep trying, and my special thank to Ramji, Raghavanji, the chairperson sir, who has spoken in detail about the curiosity, inquisitiveness. It is also my belief that learning is a continuous process. We learn every day. So my good wishes to children also. They should hard work. They should explore themselves. They should not allow this inquisitiveness die. Allow their mind to explore, and then become a pioneer in their field, so that they can lead others. So thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Anmolji.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable time and waiting for the turn. And it was wonderful. And you are our now friend of Agastya. So we hope you will take our message forward and bring us more collaborations. Thank you once again. So now the final thing that we all are waiting for, that is prize distribution. But for last 2 years, we are used to prize announcements only because coming on the stage, giving it at the hands of someone, that is now like people are forgetting that. Hope that thing will again come back in the routine. But till then, we have to follow the current thing, that is online prize distribution. So we are moving toward that. So one element was told by one of our guests, that is creativity takes courage, and the other thing is passion. So if you are passionate about something, then you are more willing to take risks and ready to think out of box. So I think you all are passionate, all the students, teachers who participated. So winning or not winning doesn't matter, but you are the solution seekers, you are the change makers, you are the innovators. And at the start, as I said, that in this world of natural crisis and man-made crisis, the solution seekers are the one who will take the humanity forward. So all the best to all of you for the announcements and your journey of innovation that you have started. We hope you to lead the creativity and innovation, maybe in India, maybe in Bangladesh, or at world stage. So all the best once again. Thank you, Rameshji and team, and all the regional teams who conducted this whole competition for this 6 months process and given this a chance to all these students and brought their talents and skills forward. So let us see what is happening now. Thank you all. I am passing it over to Alpesh and team. Alpesh is our area lead from Gujarat. So they will take it over this prize announcement ceremony. So thank you. I am taking your leave. Thank you.
Thank you, Amul sir. Am I audible?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. So, welcome, Jignyasa 2022. मुझे मौका मिला यहाँ पे आपको प्राइज अनाउंस करने के लिए। मैं और मेरी टीम अभी आपको थोड़ी एक्साइटमेंट के साथ हम आगे बढ़ेंगे। तो थोड़ा इसको इंक्रीज करने के लिए हम एक प्राइज अमाउंट मैं आपको बताता हूँ, जिससे आपकी जो वो बढ़ेगा। तो जैसे कि
Alpesh, you are not audible clearly.
Audible now? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Now audible.
तो विनर अमाउंट जो है, विनिंग अमाउंट, तो उसमें टीचर कैटेगरी का विनिंग अमाउंट कुछ इस तरह रहेगा।
हेलो अल्पेश जी, आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है बराबर से। आपका बहुत छोटा
थोड़ा जोर से बोले, थोड़ा जोर से।
ओके, तो टीचर कैटेगरी का जो विनिंग अमाउंट है वो कुछ इस तरह रहेगा। फर्स्ट जो प्राइज है वो 12,000 और सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा। सेकंड प्राइज के लिए 9,000 एंड सर्टिफिकेट रहेगा। थर्ड प्राइज के लिए 6,000 रहेगा और सर्टिफिकेट साथ में मिलेगा। फर्स्ट कंसोलेशन जो प्राइज है वो रहेगा 3,000 एंड सर्टिफिकेट, और सेकंड कंसोलेशन जो प्राइज है वो रहेगा 1,000 एंड सर्टिफिकेट। तो ये था कुछ टीचर्स कैटेगरी के लिए हमारा। तो अभी हम बात करते हैं स्टूडेंट के लिए। तो स्टूडेंट का भी मैं आपको बता देता हूँ कि किस तरह से वो अमाउंट प्राइस रहेगा। तो फर्स्ट प्राइस स्टूडेंट का रहेगा 15,000। हेलो हेलो, ऑडिबल नहीं नाउ?
अल्पेश जी, आपका आवाज बहुत स्लो आ रहा है, वो समझ में नहीं आ रहा है आप क्या बोल रहे हैं।
जस्ट वेट, जस्ट वेट। हेलो, हाँ, नाउ इज ऑडिबल कंप्लीट अभी?
Yes, सुनाई दे रहा है। ओके, यस, यू आर ऑडिबल।
स्टूडेंट की अगर हम बात करेंगे तो फर्स्ट प्राइज के लिए 15,000 मिलेंगे और साथ में उनको सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा। सेकंड के लिए 12,000 और सर्टिफिकेट रहेगा। थर्ड के लिए 9,000 रहेगा प्राइज अमाउंट और सर्टिफिकेट उसको साथ में मिलेगा। फर्स्ट कंसोलेशन जो प्राइज है वो रहेगा 5,000 और सर्टिफिकेट। सेकंड कंसोलेशन जो प्राइस है वो 3,000 एंड सर्टिफिकेट, एंड थर्ड जो कंसोलेशन जो प्राइस है वो रहेगा 2,000 और सर्टिफिकेट। तो ये प्राइस अमाउंट थोड़ा सा था हमारा, जिस तरह से हमने सेट किया है। अभी हम आगे बढ़ते हैं कि टीचर कैटेगरी सेकंड कंसोलेशन प्राइज तो किसको मिला है और कैसा होगा, सबको एक्साइटमेंट है। तो हम उसके मॉडल की तरफ जाते हैं और मॉडल को डिस्क्राइब करने के लिए मैं इनवाइट करूंगा मिस्टर अक्षय को, जो आपको मॉडल डिस्क्राइब करके बताएंगे। Yes.
Yeah, so okay, the model name is multi-purpose paper folding. So in this model, now you can see by using papers or foldings, they prepare various maths concept. So it's a multi-purpose paper folding model.
Thank you, अक्षय जी। तो मॉडल देख के ही टीचर को मालूम हो गया होगा भाई ये मेरा मॉडल्स है। तो सेकंड कंसोलेशन जो है वो उनको अनाउंस करने के लिए मैं मिस्टर समीर, जो के MH1 के एरिया इंचार्ज है, उनको इनवाइट करता हूँ। वो अनाउंस करेंगे सेकंड कंसोलेशन प्राइज नेम। प्लीज समीर जी।
यस सर।
मूव द स्लाइड। या
हेलो, अनिल कुमार CN, इनको सेकंड कंसोलेटेड प्राइज मिलता है। कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन सर।
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
थैंक यू समीर सर। अभी हम आगे बढ़ते हैं। जिज्ञासा टीचर कैटेगरी फर्स्ट कंसोलेशन प्राइज की अगर हम बात करें तो उसमें भी हम थैंक यू। तो फर्स्ट कंसोलेशन प्राइज जिसका मॉडल कुछ इस तरह है और उसको
So, okay, the first consolation prize, the model name is mathematics formula model. So in this image, you can see there are various TLM, there are various teaching learning material by which they can easily, easily understand the various formulas of maths. So it's a hands-on maths formula model.
ग्रेट ग्रेट, थैंक यू अक्षय भाई। अभी मैं इनवाइट करूंगा शुभांगी को, जो कि MH1 के एरिया इंचार्ज है, जो अनाउंस करेंगे फर्स्ट कंसोलेशन प्राइज का नेम। शुभांगी इज हियर। हेलो शुभांगी।
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, I think I can congratulate Sajjan sir for consolation prize. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, madam, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It says madam, sir, Sajjan madam.
Sorry.
My name Thank you very much, sir.
ओके, तो अभी थोड़ा और भी थोड़ी जानने की क्यूरियोसिटी बड़ी होगी कि थर्ड प्राइज किसको मिला है। तो थर्ड प्राइज की अगर हम बात करें तो उससे पहले हम उनके मॉडल देखते हैं, वो कौन सा मॉडल है जिसको थर्ड प्राइज मिला है। टीचर कैटेगरी थर्ड प्राइज मिस्टर अक्षय।
So you can see the model. So model name is mathematics with the help of graph. So in this model, the main objective of this model is adjoint formation of graph and integers line to find the solution to various problems in education and life. So जैसे कि आप लोग यहाँ पे देख रहे हैं, so एक सिंपल सा मॉडल बनाया है होममेड यूज सब चीजें यूज करके, और ये मॉडल में बाय द ग्राफ बहुत सारा कुछ सिखा सकते हैं, जैसे कि ट्रांसवर्सल है, ग्राफ का बारे में सभी एक मॉडल में बहुत सारे चीजें आते हैं। सो द नेम ऑफ मॉडल इज अ मैथमेटिक्स विद द हेल्प ऑफ ग्राफ।
थैंक यू अक्षय। अभी मैं इनवाइट करूंगा ये अनाउंस करने के लिए मिस्टर विक्रम ओगड़े के, जो कि MH2 के एरिया इंचार्ज है। मिस्टर विक्रम ओगड़े थर्ड प्राइज के लिए अनाउंस करेंगे। अनम्यूट किया जाए विक्रम ओगड़े को।
Hello, I am happy to announce that third prize goes to Atur Surodhar Thakre. Congratulations, sir. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations, sir. अभी हम आगे बढ़ते हैं सेकंड प्राइज के लिए, टीचर कैटेगरी। सेकंड प्राइज का मॉडल कुछ इस तरह है, आप देख सकते हैं स्क्रीन पे। मूव द स्क्रीन। और डिस्क्राइब करेंगे मिस्टर अक्षय।
So the model name was bottle microscope. So in this microscope, by using simple same bottle and some lenses or some lights, they prepare a simple microscope by using bottle, and it's a very low cost model by which you can see the small things also. So it's a bottle microscope.
थैंक यू अक्षय सर। इसका नाम अनाउंस करने के लिए मैं मिस्टर ज्योतिबा को इनवाइट करूंगा, इंचार्ज है।
यस सर। मैं अनाउंस करने जा रहा हूँ प्राइज रजनी चौधरी जी। कंग्रेचुलेशन रजनी जी।
थैंक यू। अभी हम आगे बढ़ते हैं जिज्ञासा टीचर कैटेगरी। फर्स्ट नंबर, फर्स्ट प्राइज, जिसका मॉडल कुछ इस तरह है और उसको डिस्क्राइब करेंगे मिस्टर अक्षय।
So now you can see the first prize model. The name of model is a chemical bond. Where we can you can see the various simple things like paper, bangles, or using the paper bangles, they prepare a chemical bond model which can be easily understandable, or by which we can easily taught the concept of chemical bond to students, and students can prepare the chemicals bond like by using some earbuds or these things.
ग्रेट मॉडल सर, ग्रेट, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस, ग्रेट मॉडल। और इसका नाम अनाउंस करने के लिए मैं अपने जनरल मैनेजर वेस्ट रीजन के मिस्टर संदीप सर वो अनम्यूट होंगे और नाम अनाउंस करेंगे टीचर कैटेगरी फर्स्ट प्राइज। यस
जी, मिस अश्विनी कुलकर्णी फर्स्ट प्राइज टीचर्स कैटेगरी में इनको दिया जाता है। इनका कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस अश्विनी मैडम का।
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, it's really unbelievable for me.
कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस मैम। एंड आपको प्राइज मनी जिस तरह से हमने बताई वैसे कैश अमाउंट मिलेगा, उसके साथ हर एक टीचर्स जो विनिंग हुए हैं उनको सर्टिफिकेट भी हार्ड कॉपी मिलेगा। थैंक यू सो मच। स्टूडेंट कैटेगरी के लिए, स्टूडेंट कैटेगरी में जो भी है वो इसमें थर्ड है, 3 कंसोलेशन प्राइज है और थोड़ा टाई रहा है थर्ड और सेकंड प्राइज के लिए। तो अभी हम बात करेंगे टीचर स्टूडेंट कैटेगरी में। स्टूडेंट कैटेगरी थर्ड कंसोलेशन प्राइज, इसका मॉडल कुछ इस तरह है जिसको डिस्क्राइब करेंगे मिस्टर सुमित।
जो थर्ड कंसोलेशन प्राइज का जो मॉडल है वो है होममेड वेंटिलेटर। यहाँ कोविड की सिचुएशन में जब वेंटिलेटर का प्रॉब्लम आ रहा था तो होममेड वेंटिलेटर बना के वो इजीली वहाँ यहाँ से वहाँ मूव कैसे कर सकते हैं और अच्छा ऑक्सीजन किस तरीके से पेशेंट को देके जल्द से जल्द ठीक कर सकते हैं, इसका एक्सप्लेनेशन किया था इसके अंदर। थैंक यू सर।
कांग्रेचुलेशन।
रिकॉर्डिंग कर
क्योंकि गुजरात के एरिया इंचार्ज है जिनको इनवाइट करूंगा वो नाम अनाउंस करेंगे थर्ड कंसोलेशन प्राइज के लिए। या प्लीज मिस्टर करण। ये स्टूडेंट का फोटो है।
I am very happy to announce that third consolation prize to Vishwa Randi and Ramaraje Mane. Congratulations. Good. Keep it up.
Congratulations, beta. Great. Thank you. भी हम स्टूडेंट कैटेगरी में आगे बढ़ते हैं। सेकंड जो कंसोलेशन जो प्राइज है, जो भी मॉडल्स है कुछ वो इस तरह है और उसको डिस्क्राइब करेंगे मिस्टर पांडुरंग।
तो ये अल्कोहल डिटेक्टर है
तो हम जब बाइक पे शराब पी के गाड़ी चलाते हैं तब इसने एक ऐसा डिवाइस बनाया है कि इसको जब वो शराब पिएगा और उस डिवाइस उसको सेंसर के थ्रू कनेक्ट करेगा और बाइक चालू ही नहीं होगा। तो ऐसा इसने अल्कोहल डिटेक्टर मशीन बनाया है और ड्राइवर को सेफ्टी और एक्सीडेंट न बचे इसके लिए इसने डिवाइस बनाया है अल्कोहल डिटेक्टर।
जी, थैंक यू। Am I audible? Clear?
Yes, sir.
ओके, थैंक यू। तो अभी मैं इस मॉडल के जो नाम है उसको अनाउंस करने के लिए मिस्टर प्रकाश जो कि MH1 के एरिया इंचार्ज है, इनको इनवाइट करूंगा। या मिस्टर प्रकाश, प्लीज अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ।
Yes, second consolation prize मॉडल है अल्कोहल डिटेक्टर। लड़के का नाम है सुजन साई तेज। कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन। थैंक यू।
कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन।
थैंक यू।
अभी हम आगे या थैंक यू सर, ब्यूटीफुल म्यूजिक। जिज्ञासा स्टूडेंट कैटेगरी, नाउ टर्न इज फर्स्ट कंसोलेशन प्राइज। तो उसका मॉडल कुछ इस तरह है जिसको डिस्क्राइब करेंगे मिस्टर पांडुरंग।
ये जो मॉडल है बेस्ट आउट ऑफ वेस्ट यानी पर्यावरण के अनुकूल इसने ये मॉडल बनाया है। और हम जब ये खेती को क्या करते हैं रासायनिक केमिकल्स यूज करते हैं, केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर्स यूज करते हैं। इसका उपयोग कम होने पे हमारा जो मिट्टी है, वाटर है और हमारा जो इन्वायरमेंट है वो ठीक से रहेगा। और इसने ऐसा किया है कि हमारे जो खेत में पौधे बनते हैं उसी पौधों से हम ऑर्गेनिक जो फर्टिलाइजर है वो कैसे बनाया जाए। और इसका है बेस्ट आउट ऑफ वेस्ट मॉडल नेम। थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू सर। मिस्टर समीर को जो अनाउंस करेंगे फर्स्ट कंसोलेशन प्राइज। ये स्टूडेंट का फोटो है। कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस बेटा।
ओके, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन रचना पाटिल, आपको सेकंड कंसोलेटेड प्राइज मिलता है। कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन।
रचना पाटिल एंड भूमिका पाटिल।
ओके, थैंक यू फॉर करेक्शन पांडुरंग सर।
कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस बेटा, गुड, कीप इट अप। अभी बात करते हैं ओके स्टूडेंट कैटेगरी। जिज्ञासा स्टूडेंट कैटेगरी थर्ड प्राइज, जो कि काफी एक्साइटेड होंगे सारे बच्चे किसको मिला है। तो थोड़ा सा धैर्य रखते हैं और हम आगे बढ़ते हैं। और थर्ड प्राइज जो जिसको मिला है उसका मॉडल कुछ इस तरह है और उसको डिस्क्राइब करेंगे मिस्टर सुमित।
तो जिज्ञासा स्टूडेंट कैटेगरी थर्ड प्राइज जो मिला है वो है जेंडर इक्विलिटी। जो इसमें जेंडर इक्विलिटी के बारे में बहुत सारे इशू तैयार होते थे, उसकी वजह से उसने एक बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से एक स्टोरी बनाकर उसका ड्रामा करके पब्लिक में जाके उसका अवेयरनेस ये किया। और जेंडर इक्विलिटी के बारे में हर एक पब्लिक को जाके हर एक इंसान को उसका जो का महत्व है वो सबको उसने बताया। तो बहुत अच्छे तरीके से जेंडर इक्विलिटी का उसने अवेयरनेस किया था। थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू सुमित सर। और इसका फीडबैक भी अभी दिया ये स्टूडेंट ने जेंडर इक्वलिटी के लिए। कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस। इसके नाम को अनाउंस करने के लिए मैं मिस्टर विक्रम ओगड़े को इनवाइट करूंगा। ये स्टूडेंट का फोटो है या विक्रम जी?
Congratulations, Nisha Kumari.
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू। हम बात करते हैं तो इसमें थोड़ा टाई रहा है। तो थर्ड में और एक भी मॉडल आया है और जिसको इनवाइट करने के लिए थर्ड प्राइज स्टूडेंट कैटेगरी जो मॉडल है जिसको डिस्क्राइब करेंगे मिस्टर पांडुरंग जी।
तो ये दो कॉस्ट इक्वल रोप
स्क्रीन
ये बहुत फायदेमंद है। क्या किया है कि वो पेड़ से जो निकलने वाला जो लीफ होता है, पत्ता होता है, उससे उसने अलग अलग रोप बनाए और वो इको फ्रेंडली रोप है जो उससे वायु प्रदूषण नहीं होगा, वाटर पोल्यूशन नहीं होगा और किसी भी प्रकार का पोल्यूशन नहीं होगा। और हमें हमारा जो अभी प्लास्टिक का बहुत यूज चल रहा है, प्लास्टिक का जो केबल है तो उससे बचने के लिए उसने लो कॉस्ट इको फ्रेंडली रोप बनाया है। बहुत छोटा बच्चा है। थैंक यू
पांडुरंग जी। और इसको इस मॉडल को अनाउंस करने के लिए मैं मिस्टर ज्योतिबा को इनवाइट करूंगा। ज्योतिबा इसके नाम को अनाउंस करेंगे।
यस सर।
ये स्टूडेंट का फोटो है।
हाँ, बहुत ही छोटा बच्चा है, होनहार बच्चा है, तो कंग्रेचुलेशंस। तो नया इनोवेशन किया है तो आगे अच्छा कुछ करेगा। तो कुंती जियोल विनी, कंग्रेचुलेशंस फॉर थर्ड प्राइज। थैंक यू।
और इसी छोटी उम्र में आपने काफी कुछ अचीव। आगे हम बढ़ते हैं। जिज्ञासा स्टूडेंट कैटेगरी सेकंड प्राइज का मॉडल कुछ इस तरह है और जिसको डिस्क्राइब करेंगे मिस्टर पांडुरंग।
ओके, तो ये है पोल्यूशन साइलेंट किलर। जैसे बच्चों ने बहुत अच्छा मॉडल बनाया ये। जैसे हमें बहुत सारे पोल्यूशन इंडस्ट्री से निकलते हैं लेकिन वो साइलेंट होते हैं, वो किसी को दिखते नहीं है। हम जो ये जो नदी में डालते हैं इंडस्ट्री का पानी, लेकिन उसको एयर पोल्यूशन से कैसे चोर ये करे, इसने ये बहुत अच्छा मॉडल बनाया है। इको फ्रेंडली एयर पोल्यूशन द साइलेंट किलर मॉडल नेम है इसका। थैंक यू। और इसको मॉनिटर
थैंक यू सर। और इस मॉडल का नाम इस बच्चे का नाम अनाउंस करने के लिए मैं इनवाइट करूंगा मिस्टर प्रकाश, जो कि MH2 के
जिज्ञासा स्टूडेंट कैटेगरी सेकंड प्राइज एयर पोल्यूशन द साइलेंट किलर। विनर नेम इज विघ्नेश।
Congratulations.
थैंक यू
बेटा। थैंक यू सर। ओके, इसमें भी टाइम मिली है सेकंड प्राइज के लिए भी। तो सेकंड प्राइज में और एक भी मॉडल आया है स्टूडेंट कैटेगरी सेकंड प्राइज। उसका मॉडल कुछ इस तरह है जिसको डिस्क्राइब करेंगे मिस्टर पांडुरंग।
ये देख रहे हैं आप, सबने देखा नहीं होगा, वीड रिमूवर। इसमें एक मल्टीपर्पज फार्मर के लिए एक टूल बनाया है जो आपको दिख रहा है, लो कॉस्ट है। जिसके पास बैल नहीं है वो आसानी से इन चीजों से अपना जो खेत है वो जुटा सकता है। इसने बहुत अच्छा बनाया। ये भी छोटा पैकेट बड़ा धमाका है, और ये कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल इसका बहुत हाई है। तो ये है इसका मॉडल जो फार्मर के लिए आसानी से होगा। थैंक यू सर।
Very nice, very nice. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
बंद झालंय. कसं आहे बॅग आता?
Announce करने के लिए मैं मिस्टर करण को इनवाइट करूंगा. या मिस्टर करण, प्लीज अनाउंस द नेम. ये बच्चा है. वेरी नाइस. प्लीज अनाउंस.
Yes, Darshan Gowda, congratulations. You have won the prize. So congratulations, Darshan.
Congratulations, Darshan. Keep it up. अभी हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. I think first category prize. तो what do you think? तो सबको लगता होगा कि शायद मेरा होगा. Don't worry. दिल की धड़कनें थोड़ी तेज हो गई होगी सबकी. तो एक्साइटमेंट काफी होगा कि यार कौन सा नंबर है, किसका आएगा, मेरा आएगा. तो आपकी धड़कनों को थोड़ा सा रिलैक्स करते हुए अभी हम मॉडल का फोटो दिखाएंगे जिसको डिस्क्राइब करेंगे मिस्टर सुमित.
ओके, जिज्ञासा स्टूडेंट कैटेगरी का फर्स्ट प्राइज का जो मॉडल है वो सेफ्टी बॉटल फॉर वुमेन. ये बहुत अच्छी तरह से फर्स्ट प्राइज में हाथ ले ला है. तो उसने रात के समय जब हम लड़कियां ट्रैवल करते या घर से ऑफिस से या काम से घर जाते समय कुछ दिक्कतें आई तो इस बॉटल का 75% बॉटल के अंदर पानी का ये बनाया है और दूसरे कंपार्टमेंट में एक किट बनाया है. तो इससे 5 बटन है, 5 लाइट है. फर्स्ट नंबर का बटन प्रेस किया तो अपने घर वाले जिसका नंबर यहाँ पर सेव है उनको एक शॉर्ट ले के SMS आएगा मैं मुझे थोड़ा सा धोखा है तो आप प्लीज बचा लीजिए. फिर उसके बाद ये भी ऐड किया है कि जब सामने से अटैक कर रहे तो उसके अंदर एक फैन बिठा है. वो फैन का बटन ऑन किया तो चिल्ली पाउडर जो रहेगी वो उसकी आंखों में जाके वो खुद का सब संरक्षण कर सकते हैं. ऐसे अलग अलग बहुत सारे फंक्शन इसके अंदर उसने ऐड किए हैं. तो बहुत ही अच्छी तरह से सेफ्टी बॉटल बनाया है. थैंक यू सर.
ग्रेट. थैंक यू सुमित सर. इट्स अ गुड डिस्क्रिप्शन एंड वेरी नाइस मॉडल. और इस मॉडल का जो स्टूडेंट है उसका नाम इनवाइट करने के लिए यस मालिनी मैम, आपने कुछ हैंड राइज किया है. हेलो. ओके. इस मॉडल का जो स्टूडेंट है उसको मैं उसका नाम अनाउंस करने के लिए मैं हमारे जो MH2 के रीजनल हेड है मिस्टर रमेश सर उनको इनवाइट करूंगा.
थैंक यू अल्पेश.
स्क्रीन इज नॉट अभी दिखाई नहीं दी. या स्टूडेंट कैटेगरी फर्स्ट प्राइज हमारे रमेश सर अनाउंस करेंगे.
Yes. Congratulations, student category. First prize goes to Dayamma Radha Lakshmikant. So congratulations. First prize is the biggest prize. Congratulations, beta, and keep it up for the next journey. And
thank you so much.
We really heartily congratulate from Agastya. It's a great model and a great initiative. Thank you so much.
कांग्रेचुलेशन।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
इसके बारे में अगर आपको कुछ कहना है तो कह सकते हो आप अनम्यूट होके, हो सके तो आपका वीडियो भी ऑन कर सकते हो।
सर पहले तो मुझे लगा नहीं कि मेरा प्राइज आ सकता है, क्योंकि ये जो कंपटीशन था वो बहुत टफ था, और मेरा इस बार थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम भी हो गया था, तो मैं इतना श्योर नहीं थी। लेकिन जब आप मुझे फर्स्ट प्राइज आया तो मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है, और मैं आपको कह सकती हूँ कि अच्छा हुआ कि आपने इस प्रोजेक्ट को फर्स्ट प्राइज दिया। मैं ऐसी कोशिश करूंगी कि ये गवर्नमेंट में दिखाऊंगी ये प्रोजेक्ट, ज्यादा से ज्यादा लड़कियां सेफ रहे अपने इंडिया में, इसकी भी मैं पूरी तरह से कोशिश करूंगी सर।
ग्रेट थिंकिंग एंड
जस्ट आपका थोड़ा वीडियो स्टार्ट करके हाई कीजिए तो सबको सब देख सकेंगे आप, तो प्लीज। राधा
सर नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम है थोड़ा सा।
ओके फाइन, नो इशू।
हाँ सर, ओके सर,
थैंक यू, गुड, कीप इट
हाँ।
तो भी हमारा जो प्राइज का जो था वो यहाँ पे खत्म हो रहा है। मुझको यहाँ पे मौका दिया।
अल्पेश जी आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है, कुछ
क्या
समझ में नहीं आ रहा है।
थैंक यू सो मच, मुझे यहाँ पे मौका मिला प्राइज को अनाउंस करने के लिए। हमारी टीम ने काफी मेहनत की है, और थैंक यू सो मच अमोल सर, एंड नाउ हैंड ओवर टू यू सर।
थैंक यू।
हेलो, या थैंक यू अल्पेश जी। नाउ आई रिक्वेस्ट प्रकाश सर टू फॉर द वोट ऑफ थैंक्स।
थैंक यू अमोल सर। आज का जो प्रोग्राम हुआ है तो वो देख के मुझे वो प्रोग्राम देख के मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि एक लाइन अच्छी लगती है, जिंदगी खेलती उसी के साथ है जो खिलाड़ी बेहतरीन होता है। जिंदगी खेलती भी उसी के साथ है जो खिलाड़ी बेहतरीन होता है। दर्द सबके एक से है, मगर हौसले अलग अलग होते हैं। कोई हताश होके बिखर जाते हैं तो कोई संघर्ष करके निखर जाते हैं। तो मुझे लगता है कि आज के जो विनर है तो सब निखरे हुए हैं, और जिनका नंबर भी नहीं आया है वो भी निखर जाएंगे और कोशिश करते रहेंगे। तो आज के जो प्रोग्राम हुआ है, ये प्रोग्राम के लिए जो गेस्ट थे आज के, मिस्टर धर्मेंद्र कुमार सर, डेप्यूटी सेक्रेटरी मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स इंडिया, मैं उनका अगस्त्या इंटरनेशनल फाउंडेशन की तरफ से थैंक्स बोलता हूं कि उन्होंने आज हमारा प्रोग्राम में पार्टिसिपेट किया और बच्चों को अच्छी तरह से गाइड किया। उसके अलावा मिस काजी नसरीन सिद्दीका, एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर एजुकेशन एंड कल्चरल सोसाइटी बांग्लादेश, वो भी आज के प्रोग्राम में आए। उन्होंने भी वो पहली बार अगस्त्या इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे जो पार्टिसिपेशन हुआ था, तो उनका भी मैं थैंक्स बोलता हूँ। उसके अलावा गेस्ट चेतना कोठरे मैडम, एग्जीक्यूटिव ट्रस्टी ईसीएस मैग्नी बेन बाल विवाह ट्रस्ट भावनगर गुजरात, उनका भी मैं अगस्त्या इंटरनेशनल फाउंडेशन की तरफ से थैंक्स बोलता हूँ कि उन्होंने भी अपना कीमती समय दिया और हमारे साथ कोलैबोरेशन और काम कर रहे हैं। ये प्रोग्राम के लिए जो आज प्रोग्राम हुआ, उसके लिए लास्ट वीक में पूरे जो ज्यूरी थे उन्होंने बहुत अच्छी तरह से ये प्रोग्राम के लिए सपोर्ट किया, और ज्यूरी उनका और थैंक्स बोलना हमारा कर्तव्य है। तो उस ज्यूरी में मिस्टर एस गौरी दावोकर मैडम, उषा कुलकर्णी मैम, डॉक्टर केतन बड़गुजर सर, डॉक्टर अनुराधा मुखर्जी मैडम, मिस्टर ऋत्विक, मिस्टर राजेंद्र राणे सर, मिस्टर श्रीकांत कुलकर्णी सर, उसके अलावा बीएस कृष्णामूर्ति सर, उसके अलावा उसके साथ में जो प्रोग्राम हुआ है, तो वो प्रोग्राम में सिप्ला फाउंडेशन उन्होंने जो हमको सपोर्ट किया, तो उनका भी मैं अगस्त्या इंटरनेशनल फाउंडेशन की तरफ से थैंक्स बोलता हूँ। उसके अलावा जो आज का जो प्रोग्राम हुआ, तो ये प्रोग्राम पूरे अगस्त्या टीम, उसमें रीजनल मैनेजर है, एरिया मैनेजर है, आईएमटी लीड है, इंस्ट्रक्टर है, तो उनका भी वो थैंक्स बोलता हूँ। सबसे अलावा सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है कि जो बच्चों ने पार्टिसिपेट किया, टीचर ने पार्टिसिपेट किया, उनके पेरेंट्स, जो उन्होंने इतना इश्यू, इतना चैलेंज होने के बाद भी बच्चों को सपोर्ट किया, तो मैं उनका भी अगस्त्या इंटरनेशनल फाउंडेशन की तरफ से थैंक्स बोलता हूँ। और जिनका भी नाम लेना पॉसिबल नहीं हुआ, अगर कोई नाम हुआ उसमें नितिन देसाई सर, उनका भी मैं थैंक्स बोलता हूँ। उल्का मैडम जो सिप्ला फाउंडेशन के मैडम, उनका भी मैं थैंक्स बोलता हूँ। तो सब पार्टिसिपेंट, सब चिल्ड्रन, मैनेजमेंट टीम, सब रीजनल मैनेजर, सबका मैं थैंक्स बोलता हूँ। और मुझे वोट ऑफ थैंक्स करने के लिए अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली, इसके लिए मैं मैनेजमेंट टीम का भी थैंक्स बोलता हूँ और रुकता हूँ। धन्यवाद। थैंक यू।
I request Samir to formally close the program. I think we all
सर आवाज म्यूट आहे.
Hello.
It's audible, sir.
Yeah, I said after vote of thanks, there is nothing more to say. So let us continue this journey of creation and innovation. And I request Samir to close this call. If any instruction for the winners, then I request Ramesh sir, they can give, or the winners can contact the organizing persons for further instruction about prize money and all.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Amol ji, and the whole hosting team. They organized this event very well. So first, I thank the hosting team. Only if the winning participants, उनका नाम अगर कुछ करेक्शन है तो आप उनके एडमिन से बात कीजिए. तो जो आपको सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा वो नाम करेक्शंस करके ही मिलेगा. और बाकी भी जो हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स है उनको भी पार्टिसिपेंट सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा. तो वो सब अपने अपने ग्रुप्स में उसका अपडेट्स आपको मिलेंगे. तो once all congratulations to all the winners, and we can ये कॉल अभी हम इधर खत्म कर सकते